Days of Our Lives spoilers promise electrifying drama and gripping suspense for the episodes airing Monday, March 31st, and Tuesday, April 1, 2025. Fans of the long-running soap opera should brace themselves, as secrets unravel and Salem's heroes face intense danger and emotional turmoil. On Monday's episode, tensions reach a fever pitch when Marlena Evans finds herself face-to-face with her longtime nemesis, Orpheus. Marlena, who has faced countless dangers throughout her life, proves once again she is no mere damsel in distress. Alone in her room, Marlena senses something sinister lurking. Her intuition proves correct as Orpheus creeps ominously into her private space. Armed and dangerous, Orpheus holds Marlena at gunpoint. In an unexpected act of bravery, Marlena cleverly uses a nearby suitcase to catch the villain off guard, hitting him and gaining the upper hand. Meanwhile, Marlena's husband, John Black, remains a mysterious figure whose secrets slowly start to surface, leaving Marlena and Steve Johnson increasingly worried. Steve, alongside Paul Nerida and Andrew Donovan, is on a desperate mission to unravel the troubling truths surrounding John's situation. Steve's relentless pursuit of answers leads him to an alarming discovery that could change everything. When Andrew finally reaches Marlena's room, he's stunned but relieved to find that Marlena has successfully subdued Orpheus. With the villain temporarily incapacitated, Andrew and Marlena now face the daunting challenge of ensuring Orpheus's reign of terror finally comes to an end. Elsewhere in Salem, Police Commissioner Rafe Hernandez finds himself deeply entangled in a complicated investigation involving Ij DiMera. When Rafe confronts Ij about recent unsettling events, tensions between the two escalate dramatically, leading Rafe to officially add Ij to the growing suspect list. Ij, confident and always one step ahead, will soon find his confidence shaken when Belle Brady arrives, determined to extract the truth from him. Belle's unyielding determination makes her uniquely capable of challenging EJ's typically impenetrable defenses. Further complicating Salem's tangled web, Jada Hunter becomes the emotional center of several interactions. First, she has significant conversations with Belle and her husband Sean Brady. The tension is palpable as Sean, struggling with guilt and conflicted emotions, speaks privately with JJ Devereaux. JJ, whose dedication to uncovering the truth is unmatched, is likely probing Sean about his affair with Jada. The revelations here threaten to send shockwaves through multiple relationships, testing trust and loyalty in dramatic fashion. On Tuesday, April 1st, the drama only deepens. The truth regarding John Black's mysterious activities continues to unfold, causing profound concern for Marlena and Steve. The more information they uncover, the more fearful they become about what John's secrets might mean, not only for himself but for those who love him deeply. Simultaneously, Andrew Donovan finds himself in a tight spot and turns to Paul Nerida for urgent help. Paul, steadfast and dependable, immediately steps into action, proving once more the depth of his courage and loyalty. Their teamwork might just offer a breakthrough that Salem desperately needs. In the ongoing battle of wits at DiMera Mansion, Belle Brady's confrontation with Ij takes center stage. Belle's legal prowess and personal history with Ij equip her uniquely to peel away his carefully maintained facade. If anyone can corner Ij into confessing his involvement, or lack thereof, in recent crimes, it's Belle. However, Ij has always been notoriously slippery, and their confrontation promises to be nothing short of explosive. The complicated saga between Brady Black and Kristen DiMera takes another fascinating turn when Kristen, despite their fraught relationship, reaches out to Brady. Given their tumultuous history, Brady's reaction promises to be both emotionally charged and unpredictable. Kristen, known for her manipulative yet captivating presence, has a tendency to bring out both the best and worst in Brady. Lastly, Rafe Hernandez braces for a significant revelation as Jada Hunter decides to come clean about the truths she's been hiding. Jada's honesty could be profoundly painful for Rafe, yet necessary for clarity and healing. Her disclosure might change the trajectory of their relationship forever, testing Rafe's ability to withstand emotional turmoil with grace and resilience. The next episodes of Days of Our Lives promise to deliver riveting drama filled with shocking revelations, brave confrontations, and profound emotional journeys that will leave audiences eagerly anticipating what comes next. Next, Orpheus, portrayed by George Del Hoyo, is one of the most notorious villains on Days of Our Lives. Introduced in October 1986 as Milo Harp, a former ISA agent, he initially sought revenge against John Black, then believed to be Roman Brady, who he blamed for his wife's death during a mission. Orpheus kidnapped Marlena Evans, faked her death to torment John, and took her to Europe, forcing her to act as mother to his children. Eventually, John tracked him down, seemingly killing Orpheus during a confrontation. However, Orpheus resurfaced nearly 3 decades later in September 2016, orchestrating a prison escape with Clyde Weston and Xander Kyriakis. He targeted several Salem residents, kidnapping Eve Donovan, and later Kayla Brady and Joey Johnson. His reign of terror included bombings and hostage situations, culminating in an attempt to burn Marlena and Kayla alive. John and Steve Johnson intervened, believing they'd finally killed Orpheus, but he survived. In 2020, Orpheus returned again, involving himself in his son Evan Freer's kidnapping of his own child, David. Issa cleared charges against Orpheus in exchange for valuable information. His daughter, Zoe Burge, was ordered to keep Evan out of prison and secure custody of David. Orpheus had secretly caused the tragic car accident resulting in the deaths of Adrienne Kyriakis and Sarah Horton's child, framing Maggie Horton. Orpheus continued his obsession with Marlena, kidnapping John and demanding Marlena follow his commands. After Steve thwarted his plot, Orpheus planted a bomb in Marlena's apartment, but Hope managed to dispose of it safely. Although captured, Orpheus escaped prison again, ordering the kidnapping of Allie Horton's child to leverage Evan's release from psychiatric custody. Later, Orpheus orchestrated Sierra Brady's kidnapping, although Evan expressed hesitation over his father's violent schemes. Clyde Weston eventually betrayed Orpheus, stabbing him to retrieve vital information. Still imprisoned, Orpheus manipulated his son Evan to claim custody of Jan Spears' baby, using stolen evidence to blackmail the governor into granting pardons for himself and Evan. Kristen DeMera leveraged this scheme to secure freedom for herself and other villains. Once freed, Orpheus continued terrorizing Salem by kidnapping Marlena, Kayla, and later Kate, challenging John, Steve, and Roman Brady to solve deadly riddles to save them. Although the women were rescued, they became terminally ill from a toxin Orpheus stole from Dr. Rolfe. A rare orchid, controlled by Kristen, provided the only antidote. Initially cured, the orchid disappeared, and the women seemingly died, though Megan Hathaway later revealed she had kept them alive in suspended animation. In January 2023, Lucas Horton confronted Orpheus in prison, blaming him for the women's apparent deaths, including his mother's. Orpheus tried to manipulate Lucas by tempting him with alcohol. Lucas pretended intoxication, aiding Steve and John's plan to end Orpheus's reign, but Roman intervened. Orpheus bargained for his life by revealing Megan Hathaway as the true culprit behind the orchid theft and the women's disappearance. In March 2025, Orpheus re-emerged once again, surprising Marlena in Estonia, raising suspicions about his involvement in John Black's mysterious disappearance.